So, welcome everyone to another episode of Soulful Ascension. My name is Linda Joy Ben. How are you going out there? The energy that we've experienced over the last few days has been profound. On Friday, the 19th, Chiron went into Taurus. Now, this is the first time in 50 years, and it will stay in Taurus for 8 years. So, depending on what's coming up for you, we are all feeling this massive transformation. And that's one of the reasons I came to Costa Rica this month, is to do my own inner retreat. Then also over the weekend, we had the solstice. So depending on where you live in the world, it was either the summer solstice or the winter solstice. And so this is a really powerful portal that we will feel for the next few months. The energy is so potent at the moment. I feel that we are still shedding. I mean, we're in the first 6 months of this year, and we are still shedding and releasing and going much deeper. And I feel that that's what 2026 is all about. It is fast and furious, being the fire horse, but what it's highlighting is those hidden aspects of ourselves that are out of alignment, what's not working, what is out of balance in our life, that is draining our energy, that's causing us grief. There's a lot of uh, endings at the moment, a lot of endings of relationships and soul contracts and old concepts and old paradigms and old patterns and programs and conditioning. And so this is what I'm going much deeper into for my own personal journey. And so where are you at on your personal journey? Because we're all at different stages of our journey. We're all in this together. And the reason I came to Costa Rica is to be in nature. And I'm surrounded by jungle, and it is so beautiful and such a blessing to hear Mother Nature around me, whether it's, the howling monkeys, whether it's the geckos, whether it's watching the ants. There's so many different sounds, and especially with all the rain, there's the frogs and the ducks, and so it's just so beautiful just to go for a walk in nature and just listen to nature. And because we have all our nature spirits around us who are all helping us through this journey, because we're all in it together, but it's helping us as a soul to realign with who we truly are. And this is the deeper inner healing that we're all doing, what truly matters in your life. And my whole thing is about simplicity. And this is where it's like really strip everything back and remove all those distractions, remove all the external world. As I say to people, I stay in my bubble, and that helps me to stay balanced. So what is it for you that brings you back into equilibrium, brings you back into harmony and balance? And if you've been getting caught up in the external world or the chaos or the distractions, and it's bringing up anxiety or fears for you, unplug, detox from all devices. Be aware of what you are listening to on social media and all the platforms. And also be aware of who you're surrounding yourself with and what environments are you currently in right now. And looking at the old patterns within you, these could be the beliefs that I'm too scared to leave an abusive relationship, or I can't leave because of X, Y, and Z. Remember who you are as a soul. This is one of the workshops that I teach, and really the foundation of all the soul work that I do. It's about soul retrieval. This is a soul initiation for you to remember who you are as a soul, and remember how magnificent and unlimited and multidimensional you are. Take back your power so that you can actually make those new soul agreements, make those new choices for your highest good and destiny. Because if you're feeling stuck or suffering or struggling in any area of your life, this is a time to really reflect and ask your soul, what does my soul need right now? What is the next best thing? Where can you feel safe in your body and safe in your nervous system to just breathe and go, everything will be okay? And maybe it's the new choices that you make, where you make those new decisions in your life to break free from a toxic environment, a toxic situation or circumstance, or let me know where you are right now. Everyone has a different story, and I have so much love and compassion for all my brothers and sisters out there that are struggling. And I urge you to all take the time to pull back your energy from all the doing and to spend time reflecting and journaling and breathing, connecting with nature. It's the simple things, allowing yourself to have a nap, allowing yourself just to say, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not running around, staying busy, because that's one of the addictive cycles that a lot of people, I work with a lot of burnout people, and they're constantly pushing and driving and just burning themselves out, keeping busy. And that used to be me until I hit rock bottom and I burnt out my adrenals. And so I see that pattern in a lot of people, especially in corporate and business owners, entrepreneurs, executives. And it's that constant pushing and driving, and whereas that's against the philosophy of nurturing and nourishing you. And what is it about succeeding that really fills your heart? But does it fill your heart? Is that just a false concept that when I succeed, I will feel X, Y, and Z? But this is another exercise, is why are you doing what you're doing? Does it bring you joy? Does it bring you peace and harmony? And does it bring love into your heart? If you love doing what you're doing and it's your passion, great. Keep doing it. But it's all about balance, balance is one of the first pillars of the Bend method. And so this is a time to slow down to feel. I know I've been saying this for many many months now is slowed down. And next week, next Monday, we have Mercury retrograde as well as the full moon in Capricorn. I'll talk more about that next week. But this week, I really encourage you to go much deeper into your inner world and feel, reflect, and truly feel. Connect with your inner child, connect with the little girl or the little boy, the little baby or toddler in you. It is powerful work. I've been doing it while I've been here, and it's going to a much deeper level. And this is where healing work, there's always more layers and more layers. And that's what I'm doing for myself so I can show up more aligned for my clients, because every time I heal something within me, then clients come into my life that are at the same point that I was, and then I help them to go much deeper. And this is also for a lot of light workers, you know, all the spiritual community and healers out there. It's like, yep, I've dealt with that, I've dealt with that, but then they go deeper and there's more trauma, or there's other aspects to look at, those hidden aspects. It's those shadow aspects, and that's what we're all clearing. Doesn't matter how many decades you've been doing this work, there's always a deeper layer, and that's why we're all here on this journey called life, to really, it's a soul discovery, it's a soul initiation, soul retrieval of just coming back, finding those parts of ourselves that were maybe pinched off, that were maybe traumatized. And this can be many, many lifetimes. And then it's like, wow, that happened, 20, 100 lifetimes ago, and I'm healing it now. So this is where this work is so profound. And I recommend, doing some healing journeys, really meditating, journaling, reflecting, slowing down, um, whatever practices you are doing right now, and double that or triple that, and carve out time every single day for you where you can just sit in silence and just be, um and heal within, and feel your body. Because when you slow down enough, you feel the feelings, the emotions, you feel your body. Now, if any pain is coming up in your body, well, the pain is a really important information that your body's giving you. The pain, ask the pain, okay, what's this in relation to? And so this is when you slow down enough and just ask yourself those questions, that's when you free that energy. That's where the freedom and liberation come in. So that's the process we're moving through in the next few months. And I'll keep talking about that, because we're healing a lot of ancestral wounds, a lot of deep deep wounds. This is all wounds. It can be mother wounds, it can be identity wounds. I mean, the identity is where we're holding on to that identity, attached to that identity, but it's burning us out, it's making us miserable. And this is where, labels and all the what titles people get attached to, but is that truly who you are? And so when you drop all of that, that's where the freedom comes in. So I'm going to I've been playing with the beautiful cards of the Crystal Mandala Oracle, and I'll just quickly choose a card that's relevant for today's energy, because we are still in the solstice turning point, and plus the Chiron's all about transformation, and we're going to continue to feel this energy for the next few months. I mean, September, we've got the equinox coming up, so um, take some time out for you to go within this summer or winter, wherever you are in the world, and nurture you. And if you'd like to join me on one of the free master classes, I'll put the links down below, as well as next week I'm doing a free intro on Palo healing, which is a powerful enlightenment modality that shifts consciousness, expands awareness, connects all 12 strands of DNA. So that's July the 2nd in the evening, or July the 3rd if you're in Australia. And be kind and gentle with yourself. Remember, we're all going through this death and this rebirth time, and it's really bringing up a lot of clearing and purging and releasing of the old. It's all old, what's out of alignment, what's out of balance, and the only way that we can clear this is to go within. So I really encourage you, with so much love, to just keep going within and trusting yourself. Self-trust is so important. And also feeling how valuable and worthy you are to give yourself this time. And just notice when you say, oh, I'm too busy. I'm busy, and that's a belief. So remember, you're the creator. Okay, the card is Ascended Master Buddha and the Peridot, which is wild compassion. So this is really speaking about have compassion for yourself, be kind and gentle with you. And if you have been pushing yourself, maybe it's time to change that old habit. Why are you pushing yourself? And when you allow yourself the self-care, which is self-care for the soul, is again my bend method, you will feel so good within. It's like you're giving yourself a big hug, and this big unconditional loving hug, and just acknowledge yourself for how far you've come. Now I won't read out the whole thing because it's a few pages, but the meaning of this wild compassion card is we bring you the blessings of wild compassion. What if a restriction now could prepare you to receive greater freedom in the not too distant future, and to be able to appreciate, enjoy, and fully receive that freedom? What if growing pains now would strengthen you to be ready to receive a life-changing opportunity headed your way? What if rest and time to just be at this moment would help you build up your reserves of vital energy for a time in the future when you will be asked to step up, perhaps to lead or use your energy in some way to support many? Wild compassion is at work in your life, and you can trust that it knows what you need and when, and will deliver it with unsurpassed grace. So that is basically what we've been talking about today, is about use this energy portal as a shake up, wake up time for you, because we're all going through this healing process. And if you are going through health challenges or any symptoms at the moment, just be even more, pull back your energy. Maybe that's the slowing down that your body's been asking for. The universe has been trying to get you to stop and slow down. And so just see it as, an energy upgrade. This is your rebirth that you're going through. And so don't judge it, don't put yourself down, don't beat yourself up. Just allow yourself this time to rest and to go within. Okay. So sending you much love from Costa Rica. I will be back next week from Florida, and I look forward to seeing you then. Let me know if you've got any questions or need support, and have a blessed day and a blessed week. Bye for now.